Hey, what's up, gun nuts? It's Ferrari Steve, and today I'm going to do a quick review of the Real Avid Pistol Tool. This is a multi-tool that comes in right around the $40 MSRP range. I've seen them online for about 35 bucks on Amazon and other online retailers, and it's designed to be something you can throw in your gear bag, in your range bag, put in your gunsmithing tool drawer, and have the majority of the tools that you might need for servicing a variety of pistols. Revolver, striker fire, 1911, whatever. So I figured it might be fun to go through each of the tools. They claim there are 18 individual tools on this little multi-tool and put it through its paces a little bit and just kind of see how they compare. Now, for the first comparison, obviously when you think multi-tool, you think something like a Leatherman, but those are $100 and some odd dollars. They almost, in some cases, $100 more than this tool. And for that price, you could buy a bunch of these. And while this certainly won't do everything a Leatherman will do, I think it's going to do enough to justify its price. And why don't we make a little pile here of all the tools that we'd have to replace and have in our gear bag to be able to do all these same functions. So let's give it a run through. I think well, hold on, let's do a quick safety check on this 1911. Obviously the Glock there is in pieces, so that's not going to be an issue, right? Let's have a look at the obvious ones that stand out. It's these barrel bushing wrenches, right? You've got the government style on one side and the officer size on the other. So that replaces two tools, they claim, right there, like this Wilson Combat Wrench, 1, 2. So let's start there. This is a full size, and so you just stick it in there. Once you get it lined up, you press down, and then it makes it easy to move that over so you can field strip your 1911 if that's something you have trouble with your fingers, right? So that's 1 and 2 right there, replaced by that tool here. Let's go on to open up this little driver here. You might just think this is a bit driver, but actually there's a tool hiding here, and you've got a nifty little file here. So you need a full-size, well, not full-size, you need a file. Let's add that to our list of tools we're replacing already. And, you know, it's not super sharp, but if you need to give yourself a little manicure before you meet your buddies at the range, nobody wants to look bad. No, if you need to file down something or do a little bit of grinding on something to make it fit or fix it or whatever, you've got it right there. But what I think you'll probably be using this for primarily is as a bit driver. So we've got 1, 2, 3 tools already. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are all these bits. So you'd need a full set, well, not full set, of bits and a driver, right? And there we go. Now you've just got 2 different sizes of flatheads, 2 different sizes of Phillips heads. Then you've got a little Allen, he wants to jump out, doesn't he? A little Allen head and a little Torx T15. And these are going to be for grips or for accessories or for adjusting, whatever. What I do like, though, is it has these little ball detents in there so that when you stick it in the driver there, it bites down, and that's not going to be popping out on you. I hate that when you're working with it and it pops out. It takes just a little bit of, maybe more than a little bit of force, there you go, to get that out because of those detents, and I actually like that. So where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? We're at 9 so far. Well, the next obvious one is standing right here in front of us. 10 is our Glock tool, right? So we add a Glock tool to our pile. This is a standard 3/32 inch punch that you can use for, punching out your pins in the Glock. There we go. Fits right in there. But what I like about this also is it's threaded. It's got the 832 threads, which is the same style threads as like on a lot of the cleaning equipment out there. So if you've got an Otis cleaning kit, any of those bits will screw into that same receiver there, and you can use them. You can also separate this out and use this as a punch if you need to have a hammer, which brings us to the next tool. You can actually use this as a tap hammer, they say. So if you've got a pin that's being pesky, you need to line it up there, you can tap with it to get it to work. So, you're going to need a little hammer in your toolkit there to replace that. So what are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11 tools we're at so far. Let's stick our Glock punch back there. We have 11 tools. Now let's, number 13. Lucky number 13, it's a blade. It's got a cute little Tonto blade there. Surprisingly sharp when I do the fingernail test on it. I was really surprised at how sharp it is. And it's, I think it's 440 stainless steel. The whole tool is actually stainless steel with a titanium coating, and this blade has this titanium coating on it as well to kind of help resist corrosion. And it locks here, but it deploys pretty quickly. That's not spring assisted, but if you get a good push on it, it'll spring open. So you're gonna need, a pocket knife to replace that. Now, nobody's arguing that this is as good as a Benchmade Osborne. This is, for me, my favorite carry knife, but it's got a blade, and you can use that as a tool, and so that's going to be one of the tools that we're working on, right? So that was 13. Number 14, let's go over here. This is a non-hardened steel. So all the rest of it is stainless steel, with the exception of this. This is non-hardened steel, and it's a scraper. So for scraping off carbon deposits, I mean, you already used your file to kind of do your manicure, so you can get under your fingernails here with this if you want. No, it's obviously for scraping away carbon fouling on like anywhere. You could use this on an AR bolt, but AR tools do that. It's just for scraping without being too hard, right? So what is that? We're at 14. Here we go. 15, 16, 17, and 18 are these tiny little baby Allen wrenches, right? So I have a little, here's our little scraper. We got to add that to our list, right? There's our scraper. Stick in there. And here we go. Here's my little baby set of Allen wrenches that I keep this in my gun drawer here in the workshop because they're about the same size. And there's 5 here, but there's 4 here. So we're going to add that to our pile of stuff we need to do. These are perfect for adjusting lights or lasers or little tiny attachments or little bits on guns that you just like, that's too tiny of an Allen key to find. Well, there it is right on your multi-tool. And there we go. 18 tools in one. So basically, all these tools right here replaced with a $34 piece of kit that, like I said, okay, so it's made in China. Big whoop. So much is made in China these days. I think the quality is good. I don't think they really cut corners. The machining looks decent. I mean, it's a little bit of pockmarks. What are you expecting? $35, man. Come on. I mean, don't be so cheap. For me, I think it's worth it. Again, you're probably going to see this pop up again in some future how-tos because I think it just works. And for, again, under $40, I think probably very little risk in adding it to your collection so you can make your life a little bit easier, especially at the range. You don't want to have your day ruined because you didn't have the right Allen key or you didn't have, you didn't have your Glock tool with you for some reason. But there you go. This is Ferrari Steve. Thanks for watching. Get on out there. Use your tools. Get them dirty. Get your guns dirty. The first time you grab this tool shouldn't be the first time you have used this tool. Stay safe out there, guys, and check out the Real Avid Pistol Tool.